Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I've had another busy week. I don't know why I'm so busy. I'm retired. Aren't I supposed to just be able to sit back and relax and go on vacation? No. That's not happening. That's just not happening. Okay, so what do I have for you today? Well, as usual, not a whole heck of a lot. I watch Robin's videos and in 3 days, she makes like 12 things. It's like, oh, how do you do that? How do you do that? My biggest problem is interruptions. Interruptions. I don't know if you saw my short video with my dog sitting in my lap when I'm trying to crochet. That happens all day long. Happens all day long. My husband interrupts me, I don't know how many times a day when I'm trying to crochet. It drives me crazy. And then texts and phone calls and just never ends. Never ends. And I'm not the world's fastest crocheter, so with all these interruptions, it really holds me up. I did get a couple of orders out. And one of them was a big Bluey. I did one, I don't know if you remember, but I did one just before I went to Rhode Island. My sister had ordered one, and I brought that with me and gave it to her. Well, my nephew's wife texted me and asked me if I could make one for her niece. I didn't have the yarn because I had used it all up when I made the first one. So I had to put it in order to Hirschner's. Of course, it wasn't on sale at the time. Well, it didn't have free shipping at the time. And so I ordered what I needed. That came in. I started the Bluey, got that done. Shipped that out at the end of last week, I guess. Or Saturday, maybe Saturday. I'll put a picture of Bluey up here somewhere because I don't have them because I shipped them out. And then I have 2 tests this week, a real teeny tiny one and a real big one. And I started the big one Saturday evening, I think I started it. And with everything that goes on around here, which is incredible since my son and grandkids are up in Rhode Island, so I don't have them around. I don't know why. Don't have the time. But anyhow, I started Saturday night, part of Sunday, Monday, finally finished it Monday. Monday, that's all I worked on. So yesterday I made something else, so I have 1 plushie, 1. That is not a test. That is not a test. I also got an order from a lady. I did meet her maybe 2 years ago. She asked the woman that cleans my house if she knew anybody who crocheted. And she says, yeah, one of my customers does. And she says, can you ask her if she can make this blanket for me? Now this was a full-size blanket. It was a big blanket. If I can find a picture, I'll put it up here for you. And I wasn't doing plushies at the time, so sure, I took on making a blanket. I don't mind. I like making blankets. So I made that blanket for her. And at that time, I had never sold any blankets. Every blanket I made, I gifted. Every single one. And I'm going to guess there had to be at least 100 of them. Yeah, at least. And I wish, I'm so sorry now, I didn't take a picture of each one and put it in like a scrapbook or something with the name of who I gave it to and why. I would say 80 to 85% of them were baby blankets and the rest were Afghans. All different kinds. So anyhow, I agreed to do that big blanket for this lady. Took me a while. It was some things that I had never done before. So learning as I go and doing it. She loved it. She loved the blanket, and she paid me extremely well to make it for her. I did not ask for a certain amount of money because honestly, I didn't know what to charge. So I told her, I'll leave it up to you. And I almost fell over when she gave me the check. I was like, wow. I think that may have been the first time that I actually made money with my crocheting. And that was just 2 years ago, and I've been crocheting over 50 years. So anyhow, a couple weeks ago, Jerry, my housekeeper friend, came over and she said, Janice wants to know if you can make a baby blanket for her. Like I don't have enough on my plate already. And I couldn't say no. She was so kind and generous with me with the first blanket. I said, sure, I'll do it, but tell her I don't know when I'll get it to her. This is for her great-great-granddaughter, and she's already born, so it's not like she needs it for a shower or anything like that. So I'll show you the picture. This is not the greatest picture because I copied her pattern that she gave me because I don't want to use that. I don't want to mess up her pattern. So I just made a copy of it and I'll work from this. But it's just an ABC, 1, 2, 3, and a couple of little hearts and a lot of popcorn stitches. And the letters and numbers are all cross-stitched in. So this is going to be work, especially because all of these squares, and there's 3, 6, 9, 12 squares in this blanket, they're all Afghan stitch or Tunisian crochet as they call it now. I've never done that. So now I have to sit and watch some videos and teach myself Tunisian crochet so I can make the squares. So I can cross stitch the letters and numbers and hearts on the blanket. I look forward to it because I really enjoy doing that. It's just that I get so stressed about the market in October. I want to have enough inventory for that. It's a 2-day market. It's the first 2-day market I do since I've been doing plushies. Plus I know it's a busy one because I've been to it. My son and daughter-in-law have done this market many, many times, and there's a lot of people who go here. So, but she said she's not in a hurry, so that's a good thing. So I went to Joann's the other day and I bought the yarn. First I went to Hobby Lobby. What a bunch of crapola they have. I was so disappointed. I did not see any baby yarn I liked. And some of it that I touched was so rough. I would not do that for a baby. What the heck has happened to Hobby Lobby? This Hobby Lobby used to have 4 aisles of yarn. There's 1 now. 1, you know, the 2 sides, but 1 aisle. That's it. 1. Of course, they're just selling their brand now. They're not selling anybody else's, so they took it all away. I'm not going there for yarn anymore. It just irritated me. So the blanket has to be of white. So I ended up going to Joann's and I bought the Bernat Softy Baby yarn. So I got the white and I got the pink. I hope this is dark enough for the letters. If not, I'll have to find something else. And the blue should be just fine. So that's a project I'll start when I have a minute. Oh, and I had to buy myself a hook too, because I never did this. So here's our Tunisian Afghan stitch hook. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. So last week in my video, I told you I was going to do a giveaway. And I am, right now. Because everybody's going to stop the video and then they're going to go to the end thinking I'm doing it at the end. So I'm not. I'm going to do it right now. I got a lot of comments on that. People come out of the woodwork when you're going to do a giveaway, I'll tell you. But I got 53 entries for this giveaway. Now, all of you who entered, I put a comment in your comment on that last video that just says entered, which means I read your comment and I entered you into the giveaway. I did that this morning, just before I came on here to tape this video. I put closed in the title. So anybody who tries to sneak an entry in now is not gonna fly, because I'm picking the winner in just a couple of minutes. So 53 entries. I wrote them all down. Most of you, I'd say 90% of you, I don't know who you are. I don't know. I'm still learning, plushy people. But I'm going to guess most of you are not subscribed to my channel. I don't know if this is showing right or backwards, but just to show you all of the people. And I'm not going to read off all the names because it would take way too long. If I don't have that many names, I read them off, but 53, I'm not going to. You'll know anyhow. You'll know anyhow, all the way to the bottom of that page. 53 entrants. So, this is what you have to do if your name comes up. You need to leave a comment on this video saying you won the giveaway. Then go into the description. I have my email address there. You need to email me your address and tell me that you won my giveaway. And I will send the package out to you. It's all ready to go. It's here. Big package. So what I do, I don't know if you saw I've done 2 giveaways for reaching 2,000 subscribers. One for my paper crafters and now one here for my crocheters. And I always use this fun little wheel because I like the noise it makes when it spins. So here's the wheel, and right here it says from number 1 to 53. And I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever number comes up, that's the winner. Now the winner has 2 days to contact me and let me know they won. So by Friday noontime, if I do not see a comment in this video stating you saw that you won, I will choose another winner right there. Okay, so 48 hours, that's all I give. And all you have to do is comment that you won. Yay, I won. And then send me an email, okay? And that's it. So good luck, everybody. I'll turn this way. I don't know how well you can see it, but let's do the best we can. Let's see if I can get this backwards. And here we go. Good luck. Are you kidding? Number 1. Number 1. That's like the impossible number to come up. Who do I have for number 1? And I will show you. I don't know this person, but it looks like it's Molly's, I don't know, Molly's Eye. I hope you can see it. So Molly's, if you are watching, I'm not putting any descriptions in the, anything in the description on what you have to do. You have to watch this video, know you won, and do what I told you to do. And that's the end of that. So that's the end of the giveaway. So, and I hope, I'm sure there were people who came on here and just did it because it was a giveaway. A lot of names I am not familiar with. A lot I am not familiar with. And I know there's people out there, and I'm not saying these are the people, but there are a lot of people out there who just search for giveaways and enter them. This is my 34th giveaway. Of course, my first one for my crochet friends, but on my paper crafting side, I would do them fairly often. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But I wanted to do something special because I was so happy that I reached 2,000 subscribers. So, what should I do first? What I made or what I tested and made? Let's go with a test. A little teeny tiny test, and I did it this morning just to have another thing to do and to get this test done because I was asked to do this several days ago and I just didn't have time. But I was asked if I could test this little tiny possum. I think it's adorable. I think it's so cute. It's so little. I mean, it is so little. I could probably put this on a keychain. You know, how cute is this thing? I was giggling through the whole thing. Now this is by ScarletGardenArt, and she's showing these on her Instagram channel, and of course I'll put a link below to her Instagram channel if you're interested in making possums. She's got two different patterns, I think. One in worsted weight yarn and this one. Now this one she did in Bernat blanket. So of course it's much bigger than this one because this I made with the Dollar Tree, just chenille yarn. So he's a little thing. This is the third different possum I make, and I just think they're all adorable. So I might even make, I think I'm going to make a couple more of these for my market because I'll have three different sizes, small, medium, and large. But isn't he cute? He's so cute. She had an optional X on the butt, but I didn't want to put it. I thought he was just too cute the way he was. Very easy to do. Very easy to do. Oh, and on there, she did something different that I have not done in any other patterns. For the feet, it's a bobble stitch like is done most of the time, but this is a treble crochet bobble stitch. I've never done that. I've only done double crochet bobble stitches. I like this. It gives it a little more height, and I think from now on, anytime I have bobble stitches to use as feet, I'm using treble crochets instead. It makes it just a little bit better. I usually just put an extra stitch if it calls for 4 double crochets. I put 5 just to make it a little bulkier. But using the treble crochet in the bobble, awesome, awesome, awesome. So if any of you feel like me that these little bobble legs are not big enough, try the treble crochet instead of the double crochet. And I think you'll see a difference. I did. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? So that was one test I got done this week. And then, again, I'll save the other one for last, the other test for last. My housekeeper came the other day and we were talking crocheting because I have stuff out in the living room, and you know, we were talking about different things, and she goes, oh, Danielle loves this thing she saw online. That's her daughter. And she thinks it's so funny, and she showed me a picture of it, and I started laughing. I thought it was so cute. So cute. And anything fall related, I'm going to love, right? You know that from last week. I'm a big fall person. So I went and I found the pattern on Etsy. I can't remember the person's name. Oh, I hate when I do that. I'll put it in the description. And I bought the pattern because I thought it was so funny. And I will make one for Danielle because, after all, she's the one who found it. And she loves it, so I thought it was cute. But this is the pattern. Isn't he cute? Little pumpkin. He's big too. I did not expect it to be this big looking at the picture, but I think he's cute. But he has a butt. I think that's adorable. Look at that little butt. Isn't that so cute? So cute. I love it. I love this. But I think it needs something. I think it needs something. So I may make a couple little leaves and put them on top of his head just to add a little more color. What do you think? What do you think? I think he's so cute. Grumpy loves him. He thinks he's adorable. I love him. I just think he's so funny. And his little butt. Cracks me up. Cracks me up. But I had fun making. I made this last night. And it just... I was just laughing the whole way. Not difficult. Not difficult to make, but so cute. I think I'm going to try this with the Dollar Tree Just Chenille to make it a little smaller. Got orange in that yarn because I did not expect it to be this big. He's big. You're a big pumpkin head. Crazy. Anyhow, this is my new pattern for this week. I bought 2 patterns and didn't have time to get to the second one, so I'll get that one made for next week. So then I did a big pattern test. Can you guess what it is? Guess what it is? I just have to make sure it's beauteous before I show it to you, and everything is as it should be. You are so cute. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Here we go. We got another dragon. One ear's higher than the other. Isn't he adorable? Isn't he adorable? He sits up on his hind legs. Too stinking cute. I gave him pink eyes because he has pink in him. I knew I wanted to use brown. All my others I've made in pastels or orange and pink and green. So I wanted to do something. I wanted to do a boy one. After all, I do have 3 sons and 3 grandsons. So I did that. But the hardest part was deciding on colors to go with it. That was so difficult. But this one, he has so many pieces. Shannon, you're killing me with these patterns. This pattern is by SnuggleBeansCrochet, Shannon, and all of the other dragons I've made, except for Robin's, have been by Shannon at SnuggleBeansCrochet. She's incredible. She whips these things out. Oh my gosh, it takes me days to make it. Robin and Heather can make it in half the time. It takes me. Interruptions, right? Interruptions. And my hand starts hurting, so I gotta take a break. Look at the back. He's got double wings. So cute. And I don't know, these are head ornaments. I don't know. Gills, let's say gills. I don't know. Do dragons have gills? I don't know. And I had this faux fur yarn that I had bought at Michael's, and I really wanted to use it, so that's what I used for his stripe down the back. And then he has this little decoration at the end of his tail. But isn't he something? Isn't he something? Oh my gosh. Look at his legs, his feet, how cute. He was a lot of work, but worth it. A lot of work that worked. I would not say that this is a beginner pattern. I would not say that. Definitely intermediate to pro. I forget what it's called. But what do you think of this guy? What do you think of this guy? A little head up in the air. I didn't put nostrils on him. Maybe I will. I don't know. I don't know. But I just love him. You know, I kept saying to Grumpy, I was a bear to deal with while I was making this. Believe me, I was a bear to... Not that it was all that difficult. Again, I'll go back to the interruptions. There are so many interruptions, and then I would forget where I was, or I would forget my stitch count, and I'd have to frog it out and do that row again. And then I saw all of these pieces that I kept making and knowing I had to sew them all on, and I always worry I'm not going to get the legs even, you know, so they're symmetrical, but they came out pretty good. They came out pretty good. And then I said to him, you know what, I feel this way every time I do a big project like this, and I have to remember that it always looks good in the end. Always looks good in the end. So that's it. That's all I have for you. I will put the links in the description so you can go and check them out. The dragon will be released on the 28th. So I will leave a link to Shannon's Etsy shop if you're interested in any of her dragon patterns. She's got a whole bunch of them on there. And I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Grumpy's working at the poles, getting ready. He's in training this week and he starts working next week. That means I have my days to myself. I should be able to get some stuff done. All right, everyone, you have a great, wonderful week in front of you. And I'll put a video or two up here you might be interested in seeing. And check those out. And until next time, see ya. Bye.